said a lot of troubling things. And to make matters worse, sometimes he'd bury those troubling things in the middle of really good stuff. Like one time in Mark 10, he's talking about how God's going to provide for all the people who sacrificed for him. And he's listing things people who sacrifice for God are going to receive. And then he says, and with all these good things come persecutions. You're like, oh, Jesus, couldn't you just left the good stuff alone? Because that goes against a real common view of God. The view that God's purpose is to make my life smooth and to make me happy. And if I'm not happy, either I've done something wrong and I'm getting punished for it, or I should be questioning whether God even exists. And that's the dominant view of our culture. We believe that that companies exist to make us happy. Matter of fact, they advertise and say that. They say, "Oh yeah, our purpose is to make your life better." Don't matter that we're making billions. Your life's better because of us. And you go to a fast food restaurant. What's the meal promise to do? Make your kid full? No, it promises to make your kid happy. And there's a couple of problems with that view. One is it's not true, and two is it doesn't work. And so we have a country full of people who are constantly complaining, as George Bernard Shaw said, that the world will not devote itself to making them happy. Now there's a second way to view God and his goal for my life. And that's to say he's not in the business of making me happy. He's in the business of making me holy. He's about transforming me into the image of Jesus Christ. And so then when bad things happen, I don't look at it and say, where was God? I say, I wonder what God was up to. What edges of me, rough edges, was he sanding off? How was he building me? How was he growing me? There's a negative view of that view. The negative is, doesn't make for a good ad campaign to say that God wants to work through problems to make me better. But it does have one real advantage. It works, and it's true. And that's today's Jumpstart. Is there anything you'd like to see me talk about in a Jumpstart? Why don't you email me? It's steve@spoutsprings.org, and it's possible that if you ask a good enough question, I'll do a Jumpstart where I answer it, or at least give you some direction, because I want this to be a community as we work together on the Jumpstart.